It's Monday. You know what that means. Starting off the countdown to your Christmas holiday with the hottest sports podcast in all the universe. The Flex on Podcast episode 421. We getting it done. Loaded show. Marvel has been rocked to its core. One of its leading actors, the villain of their main saga, is in some deep, deep legal trouble. We'll talk about it. The hottest story going on in the world of media, entertainment, and beyond. Great weekend for the Baltimore Ravens. They clinch a playoff berth. We'll talk all about it. And in LA, Washington Commanders are already on vacation mode. Of course, we talk about the unofficial start of the NBA season with the Christmas Extravaganza coming up next week. Game ball, not so game ball. Week 16 picks. Look back on Week 15's picks as well. And we get goofy with Cavante as well. It's the Flex on Podcast, episode 421, coming to you right now. If you can, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. We're here, guys. Thank you for staying up late with us. New episode coming to you live right after this. More exciting than trying to guess what is under the Christmas tree is the Flex Zone Podcast. Only place, fellas, giving you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Episode 421, getting it done. If you're in the chat right now, help us start the Christmas week off correctly by hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. It's free, $99 in a world where everything is only going up price-wise, and it only gets goofier from here. Got a loaded show, Ravens, Commanders, we got that talk for you. We're going to start things off with a little bit of some entertainment media news. It's rocking the core of the world as we know it, just the biggest story of the day. Of course, we got the game ball, not so game ball. Week 16 picks, look back at week 15. And of course, Cavante has a lot going on that is in the world of Goofy. Shout out to Miss Queen. Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever celebration you partake in. Season's greetings, or as we like to say, season's beatings. But with that being said, make sure you follow us at the Flex Zone on Twitter, Instagram, the Flex Zone Podcast on that TikTok. And of course, you can donate through the Cash App, as I mentioned. Start our Christmas off right and support the brand as we head into 2024, our 10th year of existence here on the Flex Zone Podcast. Again, episode 421, we're chugging right along. And I don't know, this may be our last show of the year, formal show. We'll get into those details a little later, but we'll be here nonetheless. Batting lead off, my boy, my brother, social media producer. He was happy last night after the Ravens, but after the news that we'll get into today, he might be running a little hot. Let's just say he's not giving Marvel any more of his money potentially. It is a social media producer. It is the meat man, my boy, Big Raj. What's going on, my brother? Hold on,
what's going on, Byron?
No bread, no water, just meat.
Finish him, Daddy. Finish him, Daddy.
Sadly, that's exactly what happened to Johnathan Majors. They finished his ass off today. It was a complete destruction for him in the courtroom, and we're going to get into it.
This next man is the captain of the Goofy ship. I'm not even gonna tease him today. I'm not even gonna mess with him today. I'm just gonna play this sound because it is the captain of the Goofy ship, the voice of reason. He's wearing all black, but his team, they'll be wearing that all white because they're on vacation already, as they were in LA.
Yeah, that's right.
Cravante, how you feeling, brother? I guess you might be happy
I'm
because
good.
you're losing, but we'll get into that later. But how you feeling?
I'm good, man. Listen, man, the Commanders are really, really, really shaky. It's like they can't do the right thing. And I'm really hoping they don't pull a Jets like the Jets did that year when Trevor Lawrence was the number one overall pick. I'm hoping they don't do that this year because I'm cool with the losing right now, man. The magic number is 13, baby. We need 13 so we can stay at. Oh, I picked the Seahawks. I want that to be noted. I picked the Seahawks. Um, I yeah, I'm the magic number 13. We need 13 of the males, man. And after the Jets one, we got the 49ers and the Cowboys. So you already know what that's about to be. So yeah, but we'll get into it a little bit more later.
Yeah, let's get to it, guys. Let's not waste any time. Thank you guys for staying up late with us. Flex on podcast. You guys know the drill. Thank you for being here. Raj, Cavante, we got the news today. The world got the news today about Marvel actor Johnathan Majors. You may have seen him in Lovecraft Country. You may have seen him in the Marvel saga, multiple movies, including the Disney series Loki, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and most recently Creed as well. Uh, Probably one of the hottest up-and-coming black actors in Hollywood. Probably 2 years ago, you didn't know who he was. Now you started seeing him in all of these movies. He was even doing campaigns for the Army and a bunch of endorsements and things like that. But it was announced earlier today that actor Johnathan Majors was found guilty of assault and harassment by his former ex-girlfriend. He did plead not guilty last week, and he has maintained his innocence. But the jury of 6 did find him guilty today in a Manhattan courtroom. 34-year-old Majors does potentially face up to a year in prison if convicted. It looks like he will be sentenced in February as well in the next coming weeks. So we will see what happens. Looks like this stemmed from what I'm appearing to see. Right on cue, a text message that was sent to him. And I'm sure all the men in the chat here can relate. Stop checking people's phones, man. Stop. It's not, it gets you nowhere. It gets goofy situations like this. But Raj, nonetheless, man, I know you were a little upset about this, or a lot upset about this. You asked for the damn verdict, and then you asked, and not even 20 minutes later, we got this news and information. Raj, how you feeling about your boy, Johnathan Majors? And Marvel already released this. I don't know if you want me to read that statement. You want me to read the statement? You want me to read the?
Please,
You want me to read?
go,
You want me to keep
go
going?
ahead.
You want me-
Just
Okay,
go
let me
ahead and
get
read
this.
it. Go ahead and
Let me
read it.
get this. Let me get my reading voice on here. I had the statement. Let me get that. Yes, but not even what, an hour or two later, Marvel already had the statement ready, guys. This is crazy, man. Let's see. Marvel, let's see. Here we go. According to Variety, I just want to get the actual source here. Marvel Studios has parted ways with Jonathan Majors. Let me see if it's actual. Let me get the damn trial was almost 2 weeks. That's crazy. Let's see. Trying to get the official statement. But while I find that, Raj, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Give
Okay.
your thoughts, and then I'll pull that statement.
All right, man. Today has been just one of those days where I'm just left scratching my head. I was already frustrated because of the Keaton Mitchell injury from last night, and from hearing today that he officially tore his ACL. I'm so glad that's the only thing that he tore, because that injury looked gruesome last night. So he's gonna be out for the rest of the season. We already know this, but there's Johnathan Majors news, man. I knew something was going to go down today because it didn't go down on Friday, and I just figured that it wasn't going to be good for him. And of course, it wasn't good for him. Now they only got him on 2 charges out of the 4 charges that they accused him of, and they were the 2 of the lesser charges. But at this point, it doesn't even really matter, because right now his career is I ain't gonna say it's completely destroyed, but right now is completely derailed, and it's just been a travesty all over for him. Going into 2023, like Byron said, he was the hottest actor in all of Hollywood. Um, the rising up and coming star, maybe the next Denzel, maybe the next uh, whoever black, Michael B. Jordan, maybe the next black something. 'Cause he was doing, like, every role that he was in, he was killing it. Like in the Loki series, he destroyed that role. And Lovecraft Country, although they only got 1 season, he did a phenomenal job in that. And I just thought that everything that he was in, he was putting on A-list work. So when this case, popped up back in, I think, March or February, I'm like,
March
okay,
22nd, I believe. Right?
March 22nd. Back in March 22nd, I was like, I was fearful. I was fearful that something like this could happen to him. But, just going throughout the year, seeing bits and pieces of the case, seeing a lot of the videos that came out, and the chick was at the club and she's partying it up. They said her finger was broken. He broke her finger. He did something else. They lacerated her face. She's out there having a good old time. And then all of a sudden, just a week ago, we see the video of them in a truck. And then all of a sudden she's chasing them through the city of New York or Manhattan or whatever. It is, I to be honest with you, man, I'm literally disgusted with the justice system, bro. I really am, man. It's like, okay, you couldn't really get him on a serious charge because you didn't have any physical evidence that he actually put his hands on her. So you give a BS charge because it looked like he was trying to get away from her, get his phone back, put her in the truck so she wouldn't get hit by a car. And then all of a sudden, since that didn't work, he just completely leaves the car and then grabs the phone from her, and then she's chasing him. Now, if he was an abuser, why the hell would she be chasing him? I don't get that. I for the life of me, I don't understand. I don't get it. It's ridiculous to me. But it's just a black eye. Today was an actual black eye for men, in my opinion. Because I've been in a situation similar to this, where I was accused of some BS that I didn't do, and it almost cost me to not be on this show that I'm on right now. But it just frustrated me. And then Marvel came out today with the statement of them dropping him, like literally not even an hour later.
It's crazy because, Raj, it's not really a statement. Basically, after the verdict, a spokesperson, as I do the air quotes, basically said the studio had dropped the actor from future projects. So not even a formal press release, really.
So not even a formal press release, because
No.
they can't even have the balls to come out and say why they dropped him. They just had a guy to say, oh, he's no longer in Marvel because such and such. But you got guys like Josh Brolin, who was accused of this and convicted to play Thanos, and Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye, convicted of this to play Hawkeye.
Robert Downey Jr. had his checker pass.
And yeah, we already know about Robert Jr. Downey Jr.'s checker pass. Like you said, this is ridiculous, man. It's just very unfair at this point. And I know this doesn't have really nothing to do with sports, but it kind of does in a similar.
Situation. This is going around, Rod. This is going around.
Yeah, this is kind of going around. So it ain't just entertainment. This is a serious thing. But yeah, man, this is pretty bad, man. I'm praying for the brother. I hope that he gets this overturned or whatever in the appeals process. It might not even matter at this point. But today really sucked, man. If you're a Marvel fan, today was a terrible day. Just a terrible day. But yeah, man, I feel bad for the brother, because he worked his ass off to get to where he was at, and it looked like he's just about to get over the hump, and now he's derailed for I don't know how long, and I'm not sure if he'll ever get back to this level of being a successful actor. We've seen guys, get to this level and no longer are that top guy. But it's just bad, man. It's just bad all around, for real.
Kavanta, let's get your thoughts. I want to shout out to Miss, I don't want to mispronounce your name, Miss Wajina D in the chat. Hey, I love the female perspective. Thank you for chiming in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But a lot of people feel like it's unfair. Mark going off in the comments as always. Appreciate you, Mark. Kavanta, how you feeling, man? I know usually you do a segment called Goofy of the Week. And I mean, we talk about these things all the time. So
yeah, no, really we do. Mark is going off for more reasons than one down there. But this is Raj. This is an entertainment issue. Like in any form of entertainment, sports is a part of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So this is absolutely relevant. It's really unfortunate because Johnathan Majors, my gosh, it seemed like as soon as he hit the scene, he blew up. Like ever since like Lovecraft Country, he was coming out movie. It's like he was doing a Kevin Hart run with movies. Like boom, 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 and it was all hits. He plays a villain damn well. He plays the protagonist damn well. He plays a regular goddamn, like he plays everything he's done. He's been amazing at. So this is really unfortunate that another black man career is being derailed because of some not so great decisions that's being made. But I think this is the OJ effect. I said it off air, and I'm saying now. I think this is the OJ effect. Folks are really we talk about Maze, yes indeed, engravings. What's up, man?
What's up, Raven?
I think this is the OJ effect, man. Anytime there is a situation between white and black in the court system, and mind you, the justice system is never favorable to us to begin with, but usually when it's white and black, it usually doesn't go well for the person of color. Typically, in this case, the man of color, because ever since OJ, they've been doing everything they can to make sure nothing like that happens again. And it's always worse when it's a prominent black man and a white woman. These are the type of things that that unfortunately happen, and it's really unfortunate for Johnathan Majors because it looks like it wasn't much there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too much there. But granted, I was not in the case. I was not a part. I didn't see any of the other evidence, but I mean, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think it's the OJ effect, and it's unfortunate because he had Marvel in a stranglehold, and who knew what more greatness he could have done. So man, it's really, really, really unfortunate. But brothers, be very, very careful about your when choosing your significant other. Very careful.
Yeah, and just a little bit of a timeline, and we'll keep the conversation going because shout out to Engraving. Appreciate you, brother. Always a great work over there on your channel. Make sure you check out Engraving. Apparently, this whole timeline is a little goofy because the night that the chase happened, apparently, and the night that she, was told to get in the car and you saw him running, apparently, like Mark said, she was partying the same night. That was confirmed. And then the next day, she was found unresponsive in his closet. He called the cops. Cops came, no arrests were made. And then now all of a sudden, months later, this is back in March. Mind you, we're in December, damn near. We're in December. We're almost at the end of the year, damn near. And then this comes back up. It goes to trial. He's convicted, not on all 6 counts, but on 2 of them. Not sure if he'll. Do you guys think he'll get jail time, Cravante? You think he's going to get jail time? House arrest? What you think?
No, the big time stars hardly ever do jail time. When it's when we're talking about a year and stuff, like nah, it's when it's like you doing like R. Kelly type stuff where it's like it's hella kind of like yo, no, you got to go to jail. But nah, it's minor. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it's really minor, but it's still detrimental to his livelihood. At this point. But I don't think he'll do any jail time.
Like you said, Cravante, the loss isn't about the jail time. The loss is about the career. Where do you go now?
Yeah, man. I don't think he's going to get any jail time either. He's a first-time offender, so he hasn't committed any crimes. But you know what, man? And to think about it, I know they had the audio with him wanting her to be more like, Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. But they took that whole conversation out of context. And the fact that she was the actual person that recorded it and then leaked it is also just very, very suspect, man. Like Cravante said, you gotta watch. You really, in today's time, you really gotta watch who you have around you. and who you let in your presence and who you let in your home for real, because you just never know, man, what could happen to you. And this is a teachable moment. This really is a teachable moment of, you know, of a guy being in the limelight, you know, having everything in front of him just being taken away, just like a Thanos snap.
Word.
And literally, you know, having everything just snatched from you in the blink of an eye, man. And it's just a valuable lesson, a really valuable lesson. So I hope, like I said, I hope he bounces back from this. I don't know if he will or not, but it's just a damn shame, man. It really is. The justice system, it really sucks, bro. It really. I work in it, so I know how the justice system is when it comes to us. So yeah, man. Prayers to him and his family. I'm sure he'll get through that, through this, but it's going to take some time, man, and a lot of healing.
Yeah, let us know how you guys feel in the comments about the Jonathan Majors situation. Well, we know he's not going to be in Marvel anymore. Uh, Honestly, that's what pisses me off the most because Marvel already was on life support, in my opinion.
Well,
And
let me
yeah,
let me ask
go
you
ahead.
this, since we're
Go
talking
ahead.
about Marvel,
Go ahead.
and that is the title of the show. I'm a
Yeah.
part of the title. Do you think they recast him?
I think they're going to fumble whatever they do. They could recast. They could speaking of Coretta Scott King, they could bring Martin Luther King back, and they'll still probably fumble it. Honestly, in my opinion, because I honestly don't feel like I felt kind of with Loki, even though Loki's a great series, he really wasn't in it too much. So I was kind of like, okay, what are we doing here with it? I see they're doing the very thing, but then hearing already the rumors, and Rod, you even brought this up to my attention, and me hearing about it as well, that they were going to already probably move on from him before the whole trial even happened. Then they were going to rush through his story. They have a whole movie with his villain's name in it that's still scheduled to come out, I believe, in 2026. I told you, Rod, I don't think that movie sees the light of day till at least 2027, maybe now after all this. I mean, if you recast them, do you as an actor, if you're an actor, do you want that stench on you? Hey, I'm replacing the guy who just went to jail. Is that a curse now? And then it's like, well, if you're Marvel, you have a whole movie coming out dedicated to this character, but then you're gonna mess up the movie because you're gonna have to get rid of him somehow, and you're gonna rush in another villain who you need to take time to develop and give some character arc to. But no, we're just gonna rush him in because we gotta have that big villain because we gotta have an Avengers movie every couple of years. I would rather them just stop what they're doing and redo all of this because it's ridiculous, man. Because we are the people who keep Marvel going. Mickey, Kevin Feige, Bob Iger, all of these elitists who are billionaires and making money off of our backs, the actors who get these big contracts and, like you said, Raj, do these goofy things and get away with it. But when it's Jonathan Majors, he is ridiculed, he is demasculated. This man was probably 200 pounds soaking wet 2 years ago. Now he's jacked up. He's got the wonderful workout plan. He's paraded all around just like they used to do the slaves back in the day. Oh, look at this. Look at this Negro. He's big. He's strong. Oh, he's got a nice body. Oh, he's the belle of the ball. We love him today, but we're gonna kill him tomorrow. And that's basically what they did here with Jonathan Majors. And I said it earlier. This reminds me of Jason Mitchell from The Shy. Remember him, guys, who play Easy and Straight Outta Compton, man. I'm not saying what any of these gentlemen did is right. I'm not justifying any of this because we all have to take accountability. We all got to keep our hands to ourselves. We all got to stop with the bull job. We got to stop with this. But it's just ridiculous because me, as a Marvel fan, I've stopped going to the movies, Raj. I've stopped going to the movies because I don't even ask anymore because I don't. It's dead in my opinion. Marvel is dead. I'll just go back and watch the good times when we were sitting in watching a Infinity War with the snap and watching Endgame and watch Loki and Disney Plus, but that's probably done now. And I don't know, man. I don't have a good feeling about it. But we know Disney, we know Marvel. They all want what? Money. So whatever makes them the most money, they'll do that.
And the sad part is this, man. They probably will recast him just because they got a lot invested in Kang and they just really can't move on from him until they finish that story. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't know who's gonna play that character. I don't know. I wouldn't want to play him if I'm uh, the Denzel's son, or Damson Idris from Snowfall, or the dude from Star Wars. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Oh,
But you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
I wouldn't want that on my resume.
John Boyega.
John Boyega. I wouldn't want that on my resume, man.
Who was the dude that played the in Guardians? The dude from Peacemaker, the black dude, Chidi Uzie. I think the black guy.
Yeah, he's also in Peacemaker. Yeah. Plus he's in Guardians 3. Yeah, I wouldn't want that on my resume. I wouldn't. If I'm Marvel, I would literally just be like, you know what? That's it. In Loki 2, they kind of wrapped up the story anyway. The time council was get rid of all the kings anyway. Loki's sitting in the chair. He has all the timelines, wrapped into one. It's done. Is over. I would just go on from there and just literally just go straight into Doctor Doom and all this other type of stuff that they want to do, because none of this is going to really make sense in at the end anyway. And they literally just killed probably the best part of Marvel right now anyway, has been Johnathan Majors. The Marvels did terrible at the box office. The movie before that did all kind of bad as well. And this year has just been kind of a shit show as far as the Marvel product. But yeah, man, they have a lot of work to do if they want to get the audience back. And this right here is just like another black eye to the product. But we'll see what happens down the road, man. I haven't completely given up on Marvel. They do still have some good things going for them. Loki was one of them. Loki was one of them. So, and we'll see what happens with this Daredevil TV show that comes out, and Echo as well, that comes out next month. But yeah, man, this is a black eye, and we'll see what happens, man, going forward. But if I had the ability to get rid of the character, I'd just be like, you know what, just retire the character or whatever. I mean, we kind of fucked this up and just keep it moving.
A lot to unpack there. Just a crazy situation all around. I just want to see everybody get what they deserve. If he is guilty of something, like Mark said, why was she allowed to go out and still party, and then the next day what is going on? It's just a lot of untied up explanations, in my opinion.
Right, really and the sad part is she got no accountability out of this, and she got arrested too, and none of it really mattered. And in this case, it was all one sided. It's like she got none of the repercussions of anything that she did, because I'm pretty sure she did a lot more things than they said in this trial. But it just is what it is, man. It's just how it goes.
Jersey Dre, man, right on time as always, my good brother. You hop right into the fire, and nobody's cooler than you, my guy. We gotta talk about your boy. Bring him to the front of the congregation, man. I know you were adamant about what was going on. I seen you in the chat all day, man. Got to get your thoughts, brother. I know we switching things up a little bit today, but like Cavante said, sports is entertainment, and the flex zone is entertainment, and this situation is just crazy all the way around.
I mean, it's sad for real, because it was so many great things that we expected for Johnathan Majors and for his character within the Marvel universe, but unfortunately that won't happen. So honestly, like, prayers, thoughts go out to Johnathan Major while this all happens. He'll be sentenced later. I think February 6th is the actual date. But I mean, for him to be, found guilty, prayers up for Johnathan Majors, for Megan Good.
She don't need no damn prayers. She was married to a goddamn pastor. Now she's with a damn Negro in the damn court system. From the damn church to the courtroom. Come on.
Well,
speaking of goofy, you know how to choose, don't you, Megan?
Well, I mean, selfishly, I'm kind of hoping that she might leave him. You know what I'm saying? So I might have a.
Hey, Dre, tell her you got some broad shoulders for her to land on. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Why is Cavante up in there looking like
Looking like Coach
like
Ron Rivera. Looking like Ron Rivera right now.
he's giving me security vibes right now.
Got the all black on too, Dre.
So I mean, like I said, prayers, go to Jonathan Major, and prayers, up to everybody that I might finally get my shot at making good. You know what I'm saying? This
Hey,
is
Dre,
glorious.
hey,
This ain't what we
Dre,
talking
hey, Dre.
about.
Hey,
This is a good day.
We got to bring some humor to this because first,
Hey,
Dre, it was your girl Marilyn Mosby. She going down.
Oh,
Next,
hey, look, I'm putting money on her books, man. I already got the cash app lined up, baby. It's gonna go straight to the deposit's going straight in.
Go
the
ahead,
JPEG,
simple way,
the
simple way, Dre,
look,
simple way.
the JPEG. If you know, you know the JPEG. Go ahead, Dre.
And no, Cravante, bring your ass. You already know what it is.
Nah, bro, you tripping, yo. You tripping.
Big time.
So look, hey, like I told Dre in the chat, her kids need a new daddy. What your boy Randy say? Daddy's home.
Daddy's back.
Oh
Man. But apparently they're supposed to move forward with this. They're going ahead, from what I'm hearing, with Doom. So no more Kang.
So it will be Doom. Shout out to MF Doom, right?
Shout out to MF Doom.
It will be some Doom because Dre, I told Ryan, man, I keep you on the screen because I want to get your thoughts because that used to be our thing. Every month we would say, "Yo, let's get these tickets to this Marvel movie." Now it's just as you would say, it's a WC because I don't care.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. I'm curious to see with the Fantastic Four, X-Men, how they bring all these people in. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. But I mean, at this point, I don't know.
Let us know. Sound off in the comments down below your thoughts on the Johnathan Major situation. If you'd like to donate to Dre's funds for his convicts of Marilyn Mosby and now the possible lonely Miss Megan Good, feel free to go ahead and donate to that Cash App. Hashtag.
Oh, like y'all want to shoot your shots?
No, I would not shoot my shot at both of them. No, I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Love to see it, Dre. Appreciate you coming, man.
They prove to be some dangerous women, yo. I'm okay. And Megan Good, that's a childhood crush of mine, but the way they moving her is dangerous.
Are you saying that because are you trying to be safe because Miss Shantae is commenting, sir?
Oh no. She's very much aware of my love for Megan Good, but nah, she's moving.
Hey, Cravante, when you took her to see Creed, I bet she was looking at Johnathan Majors with his shirt off. Him and Michael B. Jordan.
Hey man, listen, baby.
That's right. we play both sides here.
Hey,
that's right.
Look,
you can
look. I view this like the AFC North. Less competition. All the quarterbacks down, baby. Lamar Jackson right in there, baby.
I have no comments about that.
Yes. We
Hey, my man Paul. See, Paul's with me. That's why we blood brothers.
Yes. Cash tag to flex on one you want to donate or JPay, whatever they use nowadays. They got all types of ways to get money
nowadays.
Yeah, it's actually a system. They get money. Prisoners live a lot better than we do here on the outside.
Yo, word.
It's another story for another day, but
that's
this
true.
is very goofy. Very goofy.
See? No pause to this.
Yeah. But she was looking. That just it's all good. It's all good. We can all look. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why God gave us eyes. But nevertheless, we will clip this. We will clip this, and this will be on the channel. Hopefully, you guys like the format. We're trying to get more content out, so just bear with us. It takes a little time to clip some of this content, but this will definitely be on the channel. Not tonight because it is a little late. Definitely by tomorrow. But guys, it is the holiday season. Christmas on its way. It's the official start of the Flex Zones NBA Christmas season because now the season officially starts. I know the tournament happened just recently, in-season tournament. I think the Lakers. I hope the Ravens raised a banner. The Lakers raised a goofy banner tonight. I believe it was a whole fiasco celebration. But on Christmas, we have not only the NBA, we do have the NFL also. Got to mention that. 5 games on next Monday. Every year we talk about it. Celtics, Lakers at 5 p.m. We got Bucks, Knicks at 12 p.m. Warriors, Nuggets at 2:30. Apparently, Jeremiah Green is going to counseling. Okay. 76ers, Heat at 8 p.m. And Mavericks Suns, Bradley Beal hurt again. Cravante, I think he just hurt his back again, getting out the shower. Mavericks Suns, they play at 10:30. So the games are decent. Cravante, I'll start with you, brother. How you feeling about these games? Anything you want to see? Any games you looking forward to? I know we're gonna have the NFL and NBA on at the same time. Ravens will be playing in prime time, so a lot of sports fun next month.
I mean, it's crazy because like I don't know what it is, man. The NBA not kicking like it used to, man. It's just not, man. I don't have anything that I'm like, wow, I gotta see that because folks are either hurt, not playing well, or everybody's not in attendance. Like the Warriors look old, Suns not healthy, the Lakers raising banners. Kobe would be rolling right now. Y'all hanging up for the goddamn in season tournament. Kobe come down and slap all y'all right now. It's looking crazy right now. Joel Embiid is on a tear though, so it'll be cool to watch him play. But who are the Sixers playing?
They're playing the Heat, I believe. If that's what I said correctly. Let me just verify that for you, my brother. They are playing. Go ahead, Cavante. My bad.
Like so I think it's the Lakers and the Celtics, right?
Lakers, Celtics, Bucks, Knicks, Warriors, Nuggets, 76ers, Heat, Mavericks, Suns. Yes. So
give me the football. Basketball ain't kicking. It's honestly, it's not kicking me. I mean, I guess the Lakers and the Celtics for the feels for the rivalry. You know what I'm saying? But it's NBA not kicking. It's not doing it for me right now. So bring on the NFL for me.
We will get to the NFL schedule as well because it is a big time game. So Raj, as a Lakers fan, is Kobe saying this from above?
You know what, man?
We gotta laugh, man. There's a lot of goofiness in the world, but we're just trying to bring some laughter to you.
I gotta give a different take about this, bro. I'm not mad about the trophy or the actual ceremony of the Lakers tonight. I mean, that thing looked kind of good, to be honest with you. Now, granted, it is kind of goofy, but it is the first, like I said before the last time, this is the first time that you have an in-season tournament and you get a trophy and a banner to go along with it. It's going down in NBA
Who the hell
history,
cares?
baby. It goes down. Look. It's like the list. You know what I'm saying? It's fluid. You know.
So hold on. So Raj, it is the holiday season. We know you love your list, which you will get tomorrow. The Ravens will be, I'm sure, in the top 2. We got your Lakers raising a banner. Does it do this to you, my brother?
Do you want to know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard?
Oh yes, it makes them extremely hard. But other than making them,
get me out of here.
Other than making my nipples hard, man, I am looking forward to the Lakers and Celtics game. I will be watching intently with that. And of course, you know, the Ravens play the 49ers on Christmas night. So I'm going to be stressed watching that as well. So it's going to be a very eventful Monday, next Monday. And I don't really care about the other games that much. But those 2 games for sure will be fun to watch. But I also do agree also with Cravante as well that, you know, some of the games also are like kind of lacking. You know, I kind of wanted to see Draymond Green go out there and out a couple of players. You know, put somebody in the headlock. You know, smack somebody.
Maybe Draymond can be the new king.
You know, hey, I mean, you got to dye his beard black again. You know, but it would be nice.
Minor details.
I'm just saying, man. The NBA is lacking physicality in some instances, but I am looking forward to those two particular games. But we'll see what happens, man. But it also sucks that my Wizards are completely awful. You know, completely, utterly trash.
Well, maybe they won't be awful when they move to Virginia.
Shut up!
That's in another one.
Shut up! Nobody even asked you to speak.
That's 5 years from now, right?
Nobody even say nothing to you, yo. Why would you say that? Why would you even do that?
Are they going to Dumfries? They're taking the Commanders.
No, they're only going 5 miles down the road.
They going to Potomac Yard. It's right over the bridge. It's
For the
right.
Wizards?
Yeah.
So wait a minute,
Wizards
y'all
and
about, wait a
Capitals.
minute, y'all about
Wizards and
what
Capitals.
Nelly say? Don't cross that bridge. That's
So
what
they're
y'all
not- hold
about
up.
to.
Hold
Y'all
on.
about
So
to have a
time-
bridge war?
They not going to Virginia? I thought they was going to Virginia.
No, it's
No,
a
they
bridge that literally
over the
just
bridge.
separates
They
it.
go over the bridge. Yeah,
They're
in
going
Virginia.
basically from your house to Dre's house.
So why did you stay? You know what? Never mind.
Yes, that's how far they're going. They're going from Dre's house to my
Raj,
house.
I don't know. We do not know, but something's going on in the area, and I don't
But
know.
seriously, Cavante, you're a DC native. Like, how far is that drive from what Chinatown to?
Yeah,
what's that,
thank you,
10
Shante.
minutes?
They're literally going right there to Alexandria.
Yo, they're right over the bridge in Alexandria. It's not like all right from Raj and Dre, y'all close, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the distance to their house.
It's like that.
Well,
Not
here's one
far.
better.
It's not. Whoa,
From
wait.
D to Dre. From D's house to
Let
Dre.
me wait. Let me say, from where they are now, getting out of DC, it would be a little bit. But I'm saying, like, from the National Harbor to there, it's not. It's right there. It's not far at all.
Okay.
From where MGM is, you might even be able to see it from there. I don't know.
So are they going to keep the name? Or are they going to change the name? Or
No. I don't think they change the name. I don't think they changing the name.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Anything else, Raj, before I go to Dre?
No, you can go to Dre. I'm done.
Okay. Well, at least Raj's nipples are hard. We like that.
Very.
That's wild.
Get me out of
Hey,
here.
Hard.
That's wild.
Get me out.
Wow.
No. How do you find it?
Wow.
Hold on, Drizzy. I didn't
You got to get
introduce
your
you
nipples
properly.
hard, Dre. Come on.
Properly today, my brother. He is the Savior Misbehavior Proud of You Side, co-founder of the Flex Zone Podcast, dropping off more gifts than Santa Claus, and he will put some money on your books if you are locked behind bars, beautiful ladies of the world. Drizzy Dre, my boy, my brother. He's got on his red today, and he's always striving for greatness, baby.
Love that wonderful intro as always, man. I'm not really as excited like Cavante and Uncle said. This NBA on Christmas Day. I mean, is John Morant playing?
No, he's still suspended.
Come on. so no Draymond, no John Morant. I mean, the best you got is LeBron and Tatum, and then you got Luka and whoever is available for the Suns. Outside of that, the NBA. Are you really excited? No. What's the new kid? I can never pronounce his name.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, is he playing? No.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They only won 4 games now since they beat the Lakers.
So
I'm sure he's playing. He's not hurt.
But I mean, it's just it used to be star powered, and now it's like, man,
it's just on basically.
Yeah, the in-season tournament was more exciting than the games that are about to come on Christmas. So no, I'm not excited about the NBA on Christmas, but I am excited about the NFL on Christmas Day.
Well, perfect segue there, Dre, as we do have the NFL on Christmas Day, as Dre gives his thumbs up. And we have a big slate that we just had this past weekend. I want to the Ravens. Let's start with the Ravens. Let's start with some good. Ravens defeat the Jaguars 23-7, improved to 11-3. Ravens clinch a playoff first team in the AFC to do so. Control their own destiny for the number 1 seed. They will travel to San Francisco for a Monday night showdown. I'm gonna say it now because we're gonna hear it all week. A possible Super Bowl preview. Throw that in there against the 49ers and their MVP favorite Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and all the other people I named last night that are great on their team. And Raj told me to stop. So with that being said, Dre, you weren't on the post-game show last night. I want to get your thoughts on the Ravens. They did have some injuries. We saw Keith Mitchell, as Raj said, kind of took the air out of the wind. Ronnie Stanley, who was just, I don't know, put him in bubble wrap. And yeah, amongst other things. But how you feeling, Dre? 11-3. They clinched the playoffs. That's the first goal. And next 3 games are going to tell a lot. They could get that 1 seed.
Honestly, I don't believe they need the next 3 games. I believe that I think they only need one of the next 2 games. I believe if they beat the Dolphins, they secure the number 1 seed. I think that it's just that simple. Um, I don't see after that. I mean, what is there to really prove in the AFC? You done beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. You done beat the. You would have beaten the Dolphins. At that point, the only team they wouldn't have beaten would have been the Kansas City Chiefs as far as a division leader within the coming weeks. And this is the type of football you want to play from December into January. But now the narrative is going to be from the Ravens getting the number one seed to can Lamar Jackson take his team deep into the playoffs. So, which I think he can. I mean, at this point, everybody's pushing for the Bills and the Ravens now, but we don't even know if the Bills are going to even make the playoffs. That's still to be determined. People, are pushing for the narrative, but we'll see because they keep calling, excuse me, Josh Allen Superman, but we don't know. Can a man get into the playoffs, or can he get into the dance, and then we'll see what'll happen. But this Ravens team, I mean, this man, I mean, this is Lamar Jackson looking better than even his MVP season. The numbers may not be as gaudy as they were during that 2019 season, but I mean, for the Ravens to have the number one seed playing great on all three facets of football, especially the defense, I'm really excited. And then even our primetime games, the Ravens come to play, man. I mean, Lamar made one of those. Of course, Chris Collinsworth. He he gets all excited about quarterbacks, type of moments when Lamar made that one throw to Likely on to get us to the goal line. So I'm really excited that everybody's stepping up. Of course, it sucks that one of our running backs goes down, but the Ravens, we have that next man up mentality. Like you said, this is a possible Super Bowl preview, but I'm not mad if the Ravens don't win this game against the 49ers. I don't think they'll get blown out, but I could also see the Ravens kind of getting a feeler for what the 49ers may do, because I think if the Ravens were to, I'll say this, if the Ravens were to lose this football game against the 49ers, I think that they would beat the 49ers if they faced them again in the Super Bowl, similar to when the Giants took on the Patriots in the regular season and then took on them in the Super Bowl.
Raj, go ahead and get in here. How you feeling and looking ahead to this game in a week?
Man, I'm feeling okay. Still a little worried about the running back situation. I understand Melvin Gordon will be put on a 53-man roster, and
He's still around?
yes, he was on the practice squad for all year long. And nobody picked him up, so he's still with the team. But John Harbaugh said he's going to put him on a 53-man roster. He's in shape. He's ready to go. We'll see how he looks when he gets his opportunity, but still.
Is it bad that I got him confused with that dude from the Jets?
Dalvin Cook, yes, it's very bad because Dalvin Cook is completely done and washed. But
yes, it's bad.
I think both of them
extremely bad. But no, Melvin Gordon got something left. He don't got nothing left. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said before, it sucks that we lost Keith Mitchell because he was a game-changing running back. He had the speed of a gazelle. He's probably almost as fast as Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill was, man. That's how fast he was at that position. And it just sucks that he's gone. So we'll see what happens going forward. But I think we need 2 of the last 3 games to win a division or get the number one seed. I think they need to beat the Dolphins and the Steelers if they want to get a number one seed. They can only afford to lose this next game to the 49ers. But yeah, man, they're in a good position right now. They pretty much beating everybody they need to beat, and they still got room for error, so that's always a good thing. But this offensive line scares me. Ronnie Stanley being hurt as always scares me because they need him to play well, or at least consistent. And Moses has just been inconsistent as well. But yeah, the line needs to get better. the receiving core has to find a way to get open because they didn't get open in this last game against the Jaguars. And everybody else needs to come together to help Lamar stay in one piece, especially against the 49ers. We got to go against Chase Young, Nick Bosa, and some of those other guys that are very, very scary. So, yeah, man, this Ravens team is in a good position. It's going to be extremely tough for the next game, but I'm feeling optimistic, even though they've lost some of their best weapons. They still have a chance to, make a lot of noise in the AFC and the AFC in general. So we'll see what happens.
Monte, from outside looking in, how are you feeling regarding the Ravens and their chances to be the number one seed? I know you love you some tribal chief Patrick Mahomes. They won yesterday, but also that and this game coming up on Monday, I think it's going to be a barn burner, as they say.
I think it's just really exciting times for Baltimore. So shout out to the Orioles. Despite how the season completely ended, they had a great run. Ravens are on the same type of run, so it's good to have the city excited in baseball season and in football season. And more so, the AFC Championship could be coming to M&T Bank Stadium. That is crazy. That is really, really, really crazy. And I think they could do it. You got to beat your conference, got to beat your division. The 49ers, yeah, you want to get your shot at them, but it's not that important in the grand scheme of things. You want the Dolphins in your conference, and the Steelers, of course, are in your conference and division. So those are the games you want to absolutely lock up. And of course, the Dolphins are directly behind you. So beating them will widen that gap. But the Ravens are playing really, really, really good football right now, and this is the best time to be playing good football, as opposed to a couple teams in the NFC who are just laying eggs. This is a terrible time to be playing bad football in December for the top tier teams. But the Ravens, listen, Lamar Jackson, I think out of 70 games, he won like 50 of them. So it's no doubt that he can win, but he just has to prove that he can win with all the chips on the table. He can win in the playoffs and bring the AFC Championship to the bank. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be ruckus, and it's going to be cold, which is why it's no way in hell I'll be there. But Rod will probably find some way. D, one of y'all find some way, and I will live through you guys, because that's going to be an amazing experience. But I don't do well with the cold. But it's going to be great to see the AFC, and the road to the Super Bowl has to come through Baltimore on the AFC side. And unfortunately for my guy Patrick Mahomes, even if they make it, which is not looking great, they're gonna have to come to Baltimore, which is going to be a tall order. So I like what I'm saying out the Ravens. Despite the injury bug, they keep pressing on.
Well, Ramonte, nice segue from you talked about a good team and a good team in the NFC to bad teams in the NFC, as your Washington Commanders fall to 4-10. And they were already in vacation mode because they were already in LA. So they was wearing the all white. They was ready to party as Dre sips his get out tea. 4-10, Cavante. 28-20 to lose to the Rams. I don't know why this was a damn national game on CBS. I know they had the Cowboys and Bills, but does this make you happy? 4-10, you guys are going to probably be picking in the top 5. I believe you guys are like 4th or 5th in the standings, or you just need to hear it. That is his face.
The Panthers did win, so hey, Caleb Williams yet?
God, y'all get on my nerves. Like the top tier, my top tier. If I had a top tier of nerves, y'all all up there. You understand? just as I was praising the Ravens, I would do the exact opposite for the Commanders. Trash, garbage, just terrible. And they got the nerve to try to win in the end. What the hell is wrong with them?
Yeah, they came back. Yeah, they
Like, what the
close.
hell? Nah, don't do your overachieving now. Cause y'all messing up y'all opportunity to get a franchise left tackle. We ain't had one since Trent Williams. All right now. And Trent Williams is changing lives over there in San Francisco. Yeah, that's what you messing up. Cause y'all trying to win the overseas. Jacoby Brissett coming in like, oh yeah, my guy, Trey Malone. Hey. All that winning you trying to do, stop. Stop. Ain't nobody trying to see you ain't trying to overachieve. Jacoby Brissett, stop. God damn it. The magic number is 13. We need 13 losses. We need 13 L's to wrap up this 4th overall selection in the draft. And we get our franchise left tackle. All this winning. You best trying to win. Then
Left tackle. Better get you a quarterback.
I was just about to ask that, Dre. If you're picking in the top 5, Cravante, we saw our boy Jaden Daniels declared today. Got Drake May, got Caleb. I mean,
if it ain't Caleb, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Bo Nix. I mean, it's a
Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, Bo Nix. No, thumbs down. If it ain't Caleb, I'm cool. If Caleb is the only one who I think is going to be a generational type of player. Drake May is cool, but if it ain't Caleb, I ain't reaching for it. Because listen, y'all look back at the draft. How many quarterbacks out of let's say there's 4 or 5 quarterbacks, how many do you think is going to be successful?
I think the kid from Washington, Penix. I think Michael Penix. I think he's going to make a lot of noise.
He has injury problems. Medicals are going to be and he's not worth a 4th overall selection.
And then I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Bo Nix. I know you seem hesitant about him, but
oh gosh, no. He's been in college 6 years. Go away. I think, when you're a starter in one situation and you have to lead to another situation, that's shaky. That's real shaky. Bo Nix, honestly, if I'm being honest, I think Bo Nix is Mac Jones-ish of this draft. I think he's behind. I think he's number 5. Yeah, I think he's QB5 out of all the guys. It's Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, Bo Nix. Okay. I'm not high on him, but like I said, at that high of a pick, I'm not reaching for nobody. If I don't think this is a home run, nah. Caleb Williams is the only one. If we can't get the one, we'll continue to build. Continue to build, because listen, man, that top 5 pick, you missed on the top 5. Y'all seen what it's done to the Cleveland Browns. Like, the Cleveland Browns are just now getting around. Like, all of our childhoods, Cleveland's been trash. And Cleveland is finally starting to get it right. But who has a good offensive line? Who has a top tier offensive line? The Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson ain't been playing and they still winning. Offensive line is important. So get your franchise left tackle, and we'll go on with the rest of the draft. But our offensive line is terrible. I'd be shaky putting Caleb Williams behind this offensive line. But I feel like he would be the only one with the way he can go off script. He can make some things happen, but that's not how you want to play all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want some type of structure, and we don't have that in Washington. So depending on who our GM and head coach is next, see how they feel about Sam. And if there's a guy they want, they'll go out there if they don't care for Sam Howell. But either way, I think left tackle is the decision, because the Bears are getting that number 1 overall pick, and the closest we probably be able to get is probably 2 or 3. But if it ain't Caleb, I honestly, I don't want it. Let's go left tackle.
Speaking of the Patriots, I believe the Patriots are looking at possibly a top 3, if not top 2 pick with their loss on yesterday. And real quick,
And right,
Cavante, don't be surprised if you see JJ McCarthy start rising up these draft boards, especially if Michigan beats Bama and they win a natty, win the
right.
national
Oh,
championship.
Jay, I didn't even say
Uh,
JJ McCarthy. I think JJ and Bo Nix are,
One and
right
the
there. I
same.
Bo Nix slight edge, but I think JJ right around with Bo Nix. But
man,
but yeah,
I can't wait till our draft
but
show, man. That's
oh man, it's gonna be great. Listen, Byron. Michael Penix and JJ still have opportunities to add to their stock. So that is a good thing for them. But I still think the top three: Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. And
Yeah, because I
I don't
think
think Jaden Daniels is going to change lives in DC. No offense.
I think the college football playoff is the most unpredictable year. I know Alabama and Michigan are the favorites, but Texas beat Alabama and Washington can score with the best of them. So I think this may be a year where there will be no roll tie games where you're falling asleep or you're waiting for the ball to drop. But we shall indeed see what happens with that. Let's get to the Orioles. Cavante, you did mention them. They did sign their lease today. I'll go to you first, Dre. Your boy, Governor Westmore, announced they will be remaining in Baltimore for 30 years, can opt out after 15 if the $600 million they just received is not used by 2027, or at least plans are not in place by 2027. Bill Ferguson, Senate President. We got your boy, Brandon Scott. We got Westmore. We got all that wrapped into one. All these goofies came together and finally got the deal.
man. Look, I'm just happy that the Orioles are here in Baltimore. I'm happy that they got it done. My man Tate behind the scenes.
That's
Uh,
not his name.
Brandon Scott Tate, man. Governor Westmore. Just happy that it got completed for right now, and hopefully now that this is out the way, the Orioles can focus, do what they need to do, and build upon the great season that they had, make a major push, because they know that there's some pieces out there, but at least with the facilities part, that's out the way. Now we can focus in on the baseball, get the needs that are needed to be met, and so that way, both teams are winning and moving forward for our great city.
Go ahead, Raj. Your thoughts on the lease? More fun at Camden Yards.
It's about goddamn time. I mean, it's ridiculous that it took this long for them to sign the lease, and for them to remain in the Orioles in Baltimore for the next 30 years. I mean, we've been heard about this, and they've held it up for this long. It's ridiculous, man. But it is what it is. They could have signed it earlier and actually worked with the Ravens to produce not only what the Ravens are doing, but the Orioles could have did some stuff of their own as well. But now it's just the Ravens are going to build, and the Orioles are just going to Oreo with the $600 million that they receive. So I don't know what they're going to do with it. We'll find out, I guess, next year or whatever. But yeah, man,
Sound like somebody was pocketing and
they
trying to be
they
greedy.
they've been goofy for a very long time. The owners for the Orioles have been goofy for a very long time. But at least they won't be going anywhere for the next 30 years.
Cavante, exciting times, as you mentioned earlier. The Ravens doing well, the Orioles are on the ascent. And maybe they can bring a banner to Camden Yards one day. Again.
I agree with Raj. I can't believe it's really absurd to think that this took so long, especially as the Orioles are transitioning to like, oh God, they're legit contenders now. Why the hell would you not? Why would you have that leave right now? Like this is the perfect time. Like even though they should have been did it, like but this is the perfect time to like, oh snap, no, this team is really moving towards the direction to like, okay, they'll be competing. The salary cap is not an issue. You're not really paying, crazy money. It's not like y'all got y'all dealing with superstars. Y'all got guys, but I'm saying, but y'all do have guys that are overall overachieving, and as a team, you're overachieving. But I felt like there was no way that this wasn't going to happen. It's just weird that it took so long. So I'm cool with it. This is a baseball town, and when the Orioles and Ravens are doing well, the city it feels better going around the city when those things are.
You say this is a big rich town?
No, this is not power.
I just came from the poet's part.
Yeah, I hope they do something right with this money for the development of the land. As an Orioles fan, I would like to see that area revitalized. Like Rod said, it sucks that the Orioles and Ravens can never get right together and just collaborate to just make that area a popping
Greedy
scene.
ownership, man.
It's a damn shame they couldn't even let the damn Ravens open at home after winning the Super Bowl, man. They had to go on a road. That's still goofy to me to this day.
And got
Yeah,
slaughtered.
yeah,
I'll
Just
never
goofy.
forget
that's
that.
Just
very
goofy.
goofy.
That was craziness. I'm like, come
Egregious.
on.
Egregious. Let's go around the NFL, guys. Let's get to the scoreboard and we'll get our game ball, not so game ball, and our picks as we head into week 16. Can you believe it? We'll be talking playoff football, not only in college, but also in the NFL real soon. And more Ravens post game fun, Raj, at least for one more week after the season, because the Ravens have clinched their ticket. Let's go to this past week. Thursday, we did see Brandon Staley. He gone. No surprise there. I really don't need to talk too much about that. And then his team got their pants pulled down in Vegas. The Raiders beat them 63-21. Saturday, triple header. We had the Bengals outlast the Vikings in overtime, 27-24. T. Higgins with a fantastic touchdown grab. Colts, they stomped those cockroach Steelers out. I was wrong. 30-13. Steelers may not win another game this season. We'll see. Lions woke up and they rolled all over Russ and his newborn baby and his wife Sierra, 42-17. Detroit with a big win. Ravens beat the Jaguars 23-7. Dolphins, hammer time was a Miami dance party. Rick Ross, all of them. Drake was all partying out there as they beat the Jets 30-0. Texans without CJ Stroud, 19-16 over the Titans. Titans officially eliminated from playoff contention. The old Case Keenum was back for the Texans, and he led them to a win. Don't look now, but Baker Mayfield, perfect passer rating, and the Buccaneers are in first place. They win in Lambeau Field. Never thought I'd see that. 34-20 over the Packers, and no love in Green Bay. Saints in the Danny DeVito mania, 24-6, dominate. Panthers beat the Falcons as the Falcons are going to do what, fellas?
Falcon.
Falcon.
Lose 9-7. Browns and Rodgers' boy, Joe Flacco, another 300-plus yards, game-winning touchdown drive, or game-time touchdown drive, leading the game-winning field goal drive. He looks like it's 2014 all over again. Chiefs blow out the Patriots 27-17. 49ers just explode out of nowhere. Like I told Rod last night, you look up, they got 45 on the board, 29 over the Cardinals. Rams beat the Commanders 20-20. Bills actually run the ball and dominate the Cowboys 31-10. And on Monday night, we saw a fantastic finish. Game-winning touchdown from Drew Lock to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Shout out to the Ohio State, 20-17. And Jalen Hurts throwing a crazy, stupid interception at the end, and I don't know what he was looking for. Yes, Cavante, we see the Ohio State there as well. Game ball, not so game ball. Raj, I'm gonna start with you, brother. After hearing the wild, wacky weekend that was Week 15, game ball, not so game ball, standout and duds from the week of football.
Oh boy. Well, I got to give my game ball to Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers. Just another slaughter fest on offense for them. That brother had, I think, 4 touchdowns, 200, over 200 yards passing. He's very efficient, man. He's a very efficient quarterback, and he knows how to use all his weapons very, very well. So the smackdown came for the Cardinals. I knew it was coming. Hopefully it doesn't come for the Ravens, but that brother gets my game ball, man, for not only not having a sophomore slump, but for over being an MVP candidate, and damn near probably might win that thing at the end of the season. So shout out to Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. He's progressing very, very fast as one of the top quarterbacks in all of football. My not on game ball goes to my favorite team that I like seeing get destroyed, the New York Jets. Now, granted, at the beginning of the season, I said they was going to be a playoff team. I thought they was going to win a division at the AFC East. But of course, we seen Aaron Rodgers go down week 1, and it's been a shit show almost ever since. But my God, man, that ass whooping they caught yesterday against the Miami Dolphins almost beat out the ass whooping they caught about a month ago from the Miami Dolphins. Man, it was ugly from start to finish. I was watching my favorite podcast, Let's I think it's what Let's Jets Radio or something like that. Let's Talk Jets Radio, and it was nothing but a slide fest the whole goddamn game. Man, they was shitting on this team left and right, and it was the funniest thing ever. But I know it has to be an awful feeling being a Jets fan. But
Is
damn,
anyone on Q? I haven't heard him in a while.
oh, Q, you probably won't hear him until next season. But yeah, man, the owner was dancing, doing a waddle. The Dolphins owner was doing a waddle in the booth. Zach Wilson quit during the middle of the game. They said at first he was going out to get some water, and then they said he hurt his back, and then all of a sudden he got a concussion. Bro, it was just funny yesterday. It was if you're a Jets, I ain't gonna say a Jets hater. I ain't gonna say I'm a Jets hater, but it was just hilarious, man. They was making so many excuses, and they just completely wet the bed. Like they didn't even show up. But they get my not-so game ball, man. They're completely eliminated from the playoffs. This is the 13th season in a row that they haven't made the playoffs, and it's just disgusting. And in New York, if you're a Jets fan, completely disgusting.
Drizzy Dre, my brother, game ball, not so game ball. Starting low, in and high.
No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a little reverse. I'm actually gonna start out high and end low this time with I'm gonna say Josh Allen is my and the Buffalo Bills are my game ball. Did you know that the highest percentage for team touchdowns consists from Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Russell Wilson? Josh Allen at 82%, Jalen Hurts at 80%, and Russell Wilson at 84%. And Josh Allen right now is the QB who has the most games with both a passing touchdown and rushing touchdown right now at 10. So shout out to the Bills and for them finally realizing that if they run the football, then hey, that may make Josh Allen not a turnover machine and feeling like he has to be Superman, putting it all on his back. Now, my not so game ball has to go to the Carolina Panthers, because how in the world do you put on that type of performance? First of all, they only scored 9 points and happened to win, and then they had one of the lowest attended games in the NFL. We have not seen that since the Houston Oilers, who that was in their last game against the Cincinnati Bengals, when they had an attendance of roughly about 15, a little over 15,000 fans for that game back in December 15th of 1996. But then what was even more egregious, that they sold tickets in a tsunami for as low as 45 cents to $5. Ladies and gentlemen, that means you done definitely put on a trash product. How in the world do you expect to sell tickets? But I mean, honestly speaking, they should have been sold for less than that. Them tickets should have been goddamn free, because that abysmal product that you put out there every year. If I was Carolina, I wouldn't go to the damn game myself either. Absolutely absurd. And then I want to give an honorary game ball, but it's a not so game ball
Oh shit.
to the Los Angeles Lakers. Not for the banner, but because they lost to the Spurs on Friday, and they ended the Spurs' 18-game losing streak. Now, how in the hell you sitting over here talking about a goddamn banner, but you up there losing to the losing ass Spurs?
They do got an excuse though. Anthony Davis.
No, because Anthony Davis played on Wednesday when they beat them, and then on Friday LeBron played and they lost. I don't want to hear it. No, your ass is just stupid losses. Lakers did that dumbness against the 76ers years ago when they had like 26 straight that they lost, and the team that they beat, the Lakers. So right now, the only team with a more horrible losing streak is the Detroit Pistons, and I don't know when in the world they're going to see a W.
Probably never.
Start low and
Monty Williams gets all that damn money, and yeah, they put on.
I was about to say, Dre, are you going to a Pistons game or are you going to a Carolina Panthers game? Which one you going to?
I'm not going to a Wizards game. I'm not going to any of them damn games.
Hey, they do got the Hennessy lofts at the Wizards now. You can sit in the Henny seats.
Man, I can buy my own bottle at that point. That's worth more the investment than going to see that.
The price of the tickets, you can get 3 or 4 bottles of Henny, if not more.
Go ahead.
Start low and high, Cavante baby. He's drinking Crown. I'm sure that's.
I had some Crown for him yesterday.
You already know
the regular apple or the peach, which is my.
It was actually vanilla.
I gotta try the vanilla.
All good with me. First of all, those Panthers tickets not worth the tickets they are printed on. So low. The Cowboys getting destroyed in Buffalo, but it's not them just getting destroyed in the month of December. It's how they got destroyed. The Bills put up 30 points, 31 if I'm not mistaken, and Josh Allen threw for 94 passing yards. 94, like as in less than 100 passing yards. You know, the thing that he does a lot. The Bills rushed for over 250 yards on this vaunted Dallas Cowboys defense, and they got rammed. Micah Parsons nowhere to be found. The corner that got all them pick sixes nowhere to be found.
Deron Bland.
Deron Bland nowhere to be found. What happened to this great defense? Stephon Gilmore nowhere to be found. They just ran it down their throats. And of all teams, the Bills do not run the football. And historically, this is not a running the football team. Unless we're talking about the OJ era. But we're not talking about the OJ era right now. But that's my second OJ reference in this show.
We do it all.
But we are well past those days. It's Josh Allen centric. Where they get all these rushing yards from? Wherever they got it from, they put them all on the Cowboys, and it was a great thing to see. Let me tell you. But so on to the next one. Game ball. A guy I do not care for. I do not really like as a football player or as a quarterback. But goddamn it, Baker Mayfield is doing the goddamn thing. I got to give credit where credit is due. Granted, that is a trash division, but he is looking like the best quarterback in said division, and they are in the driver's seat to win the division. And it looks like Baker Mayfield is probably going to be deserving of another contract. Crazy.
Baker.
Thank you for that, Baker. Let us know in the comments your thoughts and opinions on who stood out this week and who did not stand out this week. Thus, the game ball, not so game ball. Dre, you got the picks from last week. I know we're looking back at week 15 heading into week 16, and I'm mathematically probably eliminated from any playoff.
Not mathematically.
Don't feel bad, brother. We all tied this week at 12-3. The overall record, Byron, you're 134 and 102. Unc, you're 139 and 97. Cavante, you're 140 and 96. And I am 154 and 81.
Yeah, you already won. All right.
Hey, man,
That's-
you're running away with it, brother. You're
Yeah,
running away
that's
with it. Look good.
That's that cheating. But I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, my bad.
I'm here
That's
every week picking the damn games with you. What are you talking about? Talking about some cheating.
Congratulations, Dre. Well deserved, brother. Happy for you,
Thank
man.
you, brother.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Thank you.
Shut up.
You got-
Cavante, yo, you had a streak. What are you talking about?
I-
Some shut up.
I was killing y'all for like 3 years in a row, and then here come Raj, want to break through and shit.
Yeah, I break through sometimes.
Saints Rams on Thursday. This is on Prime Video, of course, exclusively.
One with the Rams.
The Rams.
Both teams 7-7. I guess the loser is out here. But then again, the Saints are in the NFC South, so who knows?
Going with the Rams.
Rams definitely need this. The Rams definitely need this because the Rams division is ran by the 49ers. So the only way to get into the playoffs is through the wild card. So I think the Rams need this a little bit more. So I'm going to go with the Rams.
Oh, y'all picking the Rams? All right, give me the Saints. I'm just swinging for the fences now. I don't even care. Give me the Saints. I'm just taking Hail Marys. I won't be like Mooney in Cleveland. I'm not dropping it, though. He's going Hail Mary.
Yo, man, I picked the Bears too last week, yo.
Hey, man, I know their record doesn't reflect it. They can get Justin Fields the right coach. They might have something. Their defense looks good since getting Montez Sweat.
Bruh, it's over, man. They ain't bringing him back. If
Oh, no, they
get
shouldn't bring. Nah, I'd rather them go get an offensive guy. I don't know who, because it's not a lot of. We'll talk about this. It's not a lot of hot coaching candidates. You don't hear a lot of names like you would hear in normal years. It's not a lot of hot candidates. College guy is not a hot college guy. It's not a lot of.
It's
guys
right,
in
yo.
the
That's
NFL.
crazy. Like it's none. It's like 2 guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of positions open. So I don't know who's going to get hired because Eric B. Enemy doesn't like he's getting a job again. It's going to be interesting to see what these teams do with these coaches. We'll talk about that though. We got some time to look forward to that. Bengals Steelers on Saturday. We do have 2 Saturday games again. Bengals and Steelers. And Bengals
crazy. They try to say my man Tomlin should be on the hot seat. I'm like, oh, come on.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers on this one. I think the Steelers win.
I got Cincinnati.
I'll take Cincinnati as well.
I'll go Steelers just because I got to pick the opposite of Dre. I don't really care because I mean, we don't want anyone to win. These teams.
No, we don't want
How
none.
about a tie?
That'd be
But then Bills Chargers. This is exclusively on Rogers' favorite streaming network.
Why is this game even being shown? We all
It's
know.
on-
We already
Well,
know
I think
who's
before
gonna
the season they thought this was going to be a playoff.
win. True.
game.
But we already know who's going to win.
Bills.
Yeah, you can give me the Bills, not to be goofy. Browns Texans on Sunday, 1 p.m.
I'm going Texans.
Me too.
Man,
No. I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Where's it at?
Yeah, it's
It's in Houston.
Give me the Browns too.
Give me the Texans.
I will take the Texans. I think CJ. I think CJ will be back. I'll go with the Texans.
Yeah, Browns going for that 10th win. Seahawks Titans on Sunday afternoon as well.
Give me the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks as well. Colts Falcons from Atlanta.
Colts.
Colts.
Every time the Falcons, my gosh, every time whatever I do, they don't do what I want them to. Like, what is?
That's all I'm
going
like.
on?
I don't even think I can pick them. Just give me the Colts.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts too.
Packers Panthers. Who cares?
Packers.
Yeah, Packers.
Yeah.
Packers.
Lions Vikings. I mean, I don't care.
Lions.
Exactly. Oh, let's get to the last 1 o'clock. Commanders Jets. Cavante, got to get you on that.
Come on, Jets. God damn it. Come on, Jets. Let's do this.
Commanders win.
Stop.
I'm sorry. Jets are awful, bro.
He's right. And the Jets seem like they gave up on their season.
They
Aaron
quit.
Rodgers not coming back. It's just not happening.
It's over. Like, y'all have some
Come on,
fight.
Jets. Come on, baby.
Y'all.
If y'all
Oh,
beat the
come on,
Jets,
Jets.
Cavante, that would give you guys the tiebreaker over the Jets, meaning the Jets would pick before you in the draft, by the way.
Oh yeah. We don't want that.
The Jets do. So
J
they're gonna
J
go in.
E
I'm
T.
going with you, Cavante.
Jets.
I'm picking the Jets.
Jets.
I don't know why. I'm just
Jets.
picking the Jets.
Jets. Let's do this.
So we split on this one. That's crazy.
Jaguars Bucks on at 4:00. This is a sneaky good game. Both teams from Florida need to win. Jaguars Buccaneers. Ooh.
Man, the
Give me
Jaguars.
the.
Give me the Buccaneers. Give me Baker Mayfield.
I don't know if they lose 4. I don't know if they lose 4 though. That's tough.
They
I
should have
think-
lost 3.
But then,
Three.
Trevor Lawrence is in concussion protocol, but he's never missed a game. So I don't know. But
They look.
I'm gonna say the Bucks.
They look terrible.
Yo, Bob. Yo, B, we gotta have a conversation about Trevor Lawrence, yo.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team.
We
Fabio.
absolutely have a conversation about Trevor Lawrence. Like, this is year 3, man, and
He kind of regressed this year.
I'm like, he looking like meh. He looking like meh right now.
So you got
I'll go with the Bucks.
Everybody rolling with the Bucks.
I'm gonna go Jaguars. I think the Jaguars got one more. They actually 5-1 on the road.
Even with your boy in concussion protocol.
This man probably not even 100%. He probably shouldn't have played last week or this past week with the ankle. Probably should have just come back this week. He rushed back. Probably hurt his team. But that's another story for another day. I'm gonna go Jaguars just because I don't trust the Buccaneers. Baker may have a trash game this week after a perfect game. And I don't trust the Jaguars either, but I'll take the Jaguars. Cardinals, Bears on Sunday afternoon. This is interesting.
Cardinals.
The Bears.
I'm going Bears.
Oh, snap. Bears. Well, shoot, I hope the Cardinals win. Real tough. You know what I'm saying?
I know why you said.
You know what I'm saying? They ahead of us in the draft order, you know what I'm saying? But the Bears are right there. So I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Cowboys Dolphins 4:25 now. There we go. America's Game of the Week on Fox.
Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys. They going. I think they go mollywop the Dolphins.
Man, if it's Tyree got to play.
I think he's back this week. And Deron Bland is not catching him for an interception. I think the Dolphins win.
It's in Miami, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I ain't taking the Cowboys on the road. I'm going Dolphins.
I'm going Cowboys.
All right, so we split.
That would be something. Both the Cowboys and Eagles both limping into the playoffs. That'd be interesting to see how that plays out.
Might as well make it the 49er invitation at this point.
Patriots Broncos on Christmas Eve prime time. This is on NFL Network.
The Broncos need to win this game.
Broncos, they take it.
Yeah, Broncos got to win.
Yeah, Broncos.
Especially he almost became my not so game ball for yelling at Russ.
Yeah, man. That's not good.
At least not in public. Don't do it in public. Raiders and Chiefs.
Yeah,
I think he only did that because he knew he could get away with it. Had this been Tom Brady and he yelling at him, Tom Brady would have been like, "What?"
That's when you just do a Johnathan Majors. You just run away. When somebody start fussing and talking crazy, just run away.
And then they'll still convict you. I'm sorry. My bad.
This is all on Christmas, by the way, guys. Raiders, Chiefs. There's a triple header against the Chiefs.
Get back on track.
Giants, Eagles, 4:30. Eagles.
Give me the Eagles.
And then Monday night, the main event, Ravens, 49ers. Both teams 11-3.
Give me the 49ers. I'm taking the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the 49ers on this one, too.
Give me the Ravens just because of y'all picking the 49ers.
Hey, Dre, did you add in the Monday night game?
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Game.
Go ahead, give me that tally mark right now because I picked the Seahawks.
I think I picked the Eagles. So.
I definitely picked the Eagles, it is what it is. Well,
yeah, Dre, who you pick? Huh?
You gonna lie? You want to see you pick the Seahawks?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't bring the paper with me. I don't think.
I bet you did.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, baby.
But I But I think I picked the Eagles though.
They closed that 14-game gap. Yeah.
Well, that's our Week 16 picks. Crazy enough, 3 more weeks of the regular season, and we'll be in the playoffs. And in January, crazy enough, New Year. You ready to get goofy, Cavante, and get out of here?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's get goofy. It's time for Cavante's Goofies of the Week.
Gosh, something wrong here.
Well, now that's goofy.
Every time. It's always good to have my good brother, Goofy, join us each and every week. Welcome to Goofies of the Week, sponsored by. Appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of time to tell the good people what I thought was goofy this week. As y'all know, I have a low-level Goofy section, Green. That is Packer and Jet Green because they both laid eggs this week. That's my low-level Goofy. It's funny, hee ha ha. We laugh at it. We joke about it in the hopes that it does not become a higher level Goofy, which then it turns to Cardinal Sin Red. This is a higher level Goofy. We cannot and we should not be at this level of goofiness because it's no longer funny, and we have to talk about it, and we have to get better. So I have two Goofies. So I'm gonna start low. I have a low level. And it is actually something that Dre brought up a little bit earlier. Why the hell are the Carolina Panthers selling tickets for under $1? What are we really doing? Like, is it Tepper or Tepper? Tepper. What the hell are you doing? You ain't making no money printing these tickets. You cost yourself more printing the tickets yourself than selling it for, what was it, 45 cents or whatever. What are we doing? Like, bro, you're a billionaire. If you don't stop it and just open the gates for free for this game, like, it's a tsunami, bro. Nobody's really coming in anyway. So I just think that's hilariously goofy because the Panthers have been making several bad decisions after decisions after decisions, and now they're kind of handicapped for at least the near future. So I thought that was wildly goofy. 45 cents for a ticket is absurd. You might, like I said, let the people in for free. But and so I got this goofy today. Byron and Dre, I think they came from you. The situation with what's the brother's name? Anthony
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, not Richardson. We ain't seen Anthony Richardson since September.
He was on the sidelines, I think, Saturday.
But Anthony Edwards got to a what do I call? So this is a leak thing. Everybody likes leaking stuff. Nothing's private, nothing's sacred, really anymore. A conversation was leaked between him and one of his young ladies that he deals with. She is an IG model, and they had a conversation.
Always IG models.
I don't get it, bro. Yes, it was an IG model. Is a pro athlete and another IG model. Yes, Raj. Yes. So basically, their conversation was leaked. She informed him that she was pregnant, and that, like, yeah, it's yours for real. And he immediately said, nah, go ahead, yeah, you basically need to get an abortion because I ain't trying to have no kids. And she's like, yo, I kind of been down that road already, not really trying to go down it again, and all this and that. And Anthony Edwards stood on what he was saying, like, yo, I don't want any kids, so do what you gotta do. She's like, oh, that's really unfair, blah this, blah that. Y'all can paint the picture of how it goes, but a couple things that are goofy here is one, you can't trust nobody nowadays, yo. You absolutely cannot trust anybody nowadays because what you feel is private, another person could feel as though everybody can know this at any moment. Yep. That's the two of them. And I'm not so that's one thing. One thing is that nothing's sacred, nothing's private anymore. In this world of social media, nothing's safe, nothing's private. Like we see text messages, all types of receipts coming out with disgruntled couples or whatever. The next thing that's goofy that's goofy about this situation is that both of them are accountable for this situation that they're in. Oh yeah, one thing. Basically Anthony Edwards, I forget this. Anthony Edwards basically was like, "Yo, I'll give you $100,000 for you to, take care of this situation." And it's nothing to him because he just signed. Then I forgot what his last contract was, but $100,000 dropping the
Yeah,
bucket, right?
I'll get the numbers for you, but yeah, that's like what $100 to us maybe.
Right, maybe. But and the goofy thing is not. I listen. I'm not here to judge anybody's preference. Real Raj is wild. Keep popping in and out. I'm not here to judge anybody's preference on how they feel or anything like that because again, that was a private conversation that really was none of our business. But um, but they both have to be accountable for this situation. And Anthony Edwards was being truthful, even though he was very, very blunt, which can be seen as, or rude or not really caring about, one's feelings or whatever. But it's the reality of the situation. Both parties have to be accountable. And my gosh, what is up with these athletes and these IG models? What is it? What is it? For the life of me, I do not understand. Like, I get it. They look great on IG. But, how many guys have to fall through this pitfall for folks to learn and understand, like, this is a game. Yes, I understand these athletes play a game, but there's another game that if y'all don't know the rules and how things work, y'all get messed over. But both parties are at fault and should take accountability for this because I feel like they probably don't even really know each other for real. And it seems like it's pretty safe to say that they was doing unprotected things, doing unprotected grown up things, and like this shit. I don't think Anthony Edwards situation thinking like, hey, there's a possibility I may have to pay $100,000 if I slip up. Like that's not a thing nobody goes into thinking about. And I don't know what her thought process was, but obviously it wasn't a good one because neither one of y'all know each other well enough to even go down this road. Thus, the leaked photos because things wasn't going her way, so she decided to leak the photos. Like everybody looks goofy in this situation because Anthony was like, "Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a kid. Not ready for a kid." But you're doing things that will provide you a kid. And also, it's petty for her to, leak this information because how does that benefit you? Please, somebody inform me how does that benefit you? Because now, I don't know, and Edwards was talking about his attorney or lawyers and all that getting involved. Like, what does that do for you? Like, why is it that running to the internet is people's way of solving problems when it absolutely is not? Which is and how many examples of this do we have to continue to see for folks to understand that is not the answer? People on the internet don't care about you for real. They here to talk about you and watch your downfall. Trust me. Yo, Dre, where you at? You know me. I'm here for the comments, baby. I'm here for the comments. Listen, bro, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the comments. Raj, what's up, man? I'm here for the comments. Okay, but people in this good internet don't care about you for real. All right, and I need both parties to understand. People that care about my people, not just party, my people in general. Don't go to the internet with your problems. Don't go to the internet with your problems, especially you, Anthony Edwards. You don't make no money. You don't make money off the internet. Now, the IG model, hey man, she do all her business on the internet. But you, Anthony Edwards, you don't make no money off the internet. All right, so that's what I want to leave out. That's what's goofy. That's what's goofy this week. But the damn Panthers, my low level goofy, them damn Panthers selling them goddamn tickets that's under $1, not even worth the ticket that it was printed on. Absolutely terrible. And of course, Anthony Edwards situation. Again, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the situation of how they about the situation, but the fact that this could have been avoided if I just used or some type of protection. But along Goofy speak, got the line between Goofy and Great, and these people are the wrong end of it. Got to do better. Got to do better.
Of course. Something wrong here.
Well, now that's goofy.
Yes, Anthony Edwards, 5-year, $260 million max extension signed this past summer in July for Mr. Edwards. So 100,000 ain't even $100, and it's probably more like $20.
Damn.
Got to do better. Got to do better, man.
That is all we have this week, ladies and gentlemen, for the podcast. Episode 421 in the books. Episode 422. Dre, what are we doing? No, next week is Christmas, and the week after that is New Year's Day.
Yeah.
So we'll be in 2024. I mean, are we doing? I know we'll probably be live for the post game on Monday. If you want to join us, you can. But is this the last show of the year, or what are we doing?
Yeah, this is it, man.
2024, 10 years of the Flex Zone. We're trying to work on some big guests, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. 10 years, man. Be bigger and better.
That's right. That's right.
Executive producer and co-founder Andre Melton, senior producer, voice of reason, captain of Goofy Ship, Cavante. 10 years, coming up on 10 years, Cavante, fireworks.
That's right. That's right. This is a big deal, man. I can't believe it's been, man, time really goes.
It does.
Like Biggie said, it was all a dream at one point, and now it's become a reality. And us to be doing it, finally got on YouTube, and we're really making something out of this. And this is fun. It's still fun at the end of the day, and now it's a little bit more work, but it is still fun, which is what's important. So we can keep, this going. But man, I'm proud of each and every last one of y'all for what y'all do for this channel. This whole thing that we call the Flex Zone, because y'all absolutely make this thing go. And from the bottom of my heart, I love y'all, and I appreciate every piece of work that y'all put into this, man.
Yes, Big Raj, the social media producer, man, who makes a lot of these streams, or all of them really. Thumbnails, all that good stuff you see. How you feeling, my brother?
Feeling pretty good, man. It's been a good year so far. We got more shows to do, though. More post-game shows, so just stay tuned, man. It's just continuing to go through, as always.
Yes, episode 422 will be coming to you on probably, I don't know if we'll do a New Year's Day show, so we'll keep you guys posted. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that like button. You know when all the new content drops. This week we have AEW Dynamite. We have the Ravens on Monday, Christmas night. We'll be doing a post-game show for that. We have, of course, AEW next week, and then we have a pay-per-view that Saturday, AEW World's End. That the last Saturday, then we will have college football. We may do something for the playoff games on that first, so we may do something, guys. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, maybe a special, like you said, a post game or something.
Yeah, maybe like a post game for the college football playoff where we talk about that as well. And we'll do some end of the year content. I may rank the top 10 matches of the year. Watched a lot of wrestling this year, so got a lot of good matches, a lot of good storylines. So may do a video, something on that, and maybe something, I don't know, maybe a Goofies of the year we got, right? You got to do that.
I said, yep, I got to do Goofy of the year. So now I got to look back through all my Goofies and see and pick a top 3. The Commanders are probably going to be up there, guys. Newsflash is probably going to be up there. Where will they be? I don't know, but they'll probably be up there.
Yeah, I got to go through a lot of these matches. A lot happened this year, but we'll see. If you got anything you want us to cover, hit the comments down below. Let us know any matches that should be ranked, any Goofies, anything you want to see for the end of the year. Let us know, and let us know how you guys like some of the new format. And we take some clips from the show, put it on the channel. For those who may not watch the whole show, we try to clip out some things. We'll definitely clip out the Johnathan Majors thing. We'll clip out our conversation about the NBA on Christmas. Is it exciting anymore? And those will be coming to you this week as well. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. The Flex on One, Twitter, Instagram, Flex on Podcast, on that TikTok. Hit that cash app. Hashtag the Flex on One. It is the only place fellas giving you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Throw your ones up. Acknowledge the Hit of Sports Podcast table. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Miss Queen, Mark, Wajina, Engraven was in the building. Miss Hayes, everybody. Paul, we saw you as well. Yes, sir. Appreciate all you guys. Love you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa from the Flex Zone Podcast. The hottest sports podcast in all the year. This is probably our last formal episode of 2023, but we'll see you in 2024. But if not before then, with a lot more content coming to you soon. For Dre, Cavante, Raj, God's favorite host signing out. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for staying up late and watching with us. And until Wednesday for Dynamite and until 2024, if we don't see you before then, don't forget we got those Ravens post-game shows and Ravens previews as well coming this week and beyond. And they're going to the playoffs, so more content coming your way in January. We got it here, y'all. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Peace.